So, should I train? Should I not train? That's the question sometimes actors ask themselves. Hi, I am Viviana Saavedra. Welcome to my channel. In this channel, I share my journey as an actress, the bookings, the challenges, and everything in between. So, should I train? Should I not train? In this video, I will share what was my decision and the reason of why. And my decision was to train and take acting classes. The reason I train, so I will share the reasons why, and I will share what classes I took. So, it's making a sound. So the reason I train, a few reasons I train. One of them is because I was like, okay, this is a career like any other career. My coach used to talk about this, and she used to be like, if you want to be a doctor, you go to medical school and you train and you practice and you study. She was like, what's the difference with acting? Why would I want to just go to set and um, be with actors? I have never been trained. So that kind of made sense to me. So I was like, you know what, this is a job, it's a career. There are people that are very well prepared and trained. And then, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get myself into training. So I found a school in Burbank. The school no longer exists, it has a different name now. But at that time, it was called the Acting Corps. I don't remember exactly where it was. I just remember I think it was not Burbank, it was North Hollywood. So I decided to go ahead and train. And then I also decided to train because again I listened to this advice, I guess, or commentary that it's a good way to sell it was a good way to sell myself to representation, right? In when it was representation time, I didn't want to go empty handed and submit materials online with nothing to back me up. Like I felt you know um like they needed to see, hey, this girl is serious, she took these classes, she spent time in this, she's taking it serious. So that's why I did it too. So one of them was because I took it as a job, and for anything you need some type of training. For me, that was my decision. I was like, for anything I'm going to need some type of training. And then the second reason was because I wanted to have something else to sell myself, where saying that I train. These are the classes I took. That's just one more way to sell for me. That it was to sell myself to obtain representation. I now have a commercial agent and a theatrical manager. Still working on getting a theatrical agent. But when I have one, I will come here and be excited to share that with you. So there is a little argument that comes up a lot. They're like, well, this such and such actor didn't train or blah, blah, blah. And sometimes that might be true, that might not be true. And then, you know, that's like a very small percentage of actors, very, very small. So I just prefer to not with, for me personally, that logic doesn't make sense, because it's like one in a million. So I go with what would most likely work. So that's just me. I know people have different opinions about this, but now I'm gonna jump into what classes I took that have been helpful, and how did I pick these classes, and how did I vetted the coaches, right? So, it's itchy. Excuse me. So, one of the first classes I took was improv for commercials. I took improv mastery because um, I learned that was a helpful class to take. It helped me like become more self-confident, more loose with myself, not take myself so serious. um, then I took scene study, where we learned to break down the script and find out who we are as a character, and we build a character. Scene study. I took a few of those, and then I also took audition technique. Audition technique, because again, it's we audition a lot. Actors, we audition a lot, and we have to. I feel like I had to be ready for auditioning. And then another one that I remember that I took was on camera on camera technique, because again, it was different to act. It's different to act on a theater, on a stage, than on camera, where the camera like is this close to you. Like, so I took that class as well. And then those are the main ones that I can remember right now. Improv, scene study. I think I also took something about actor's instrument, where they I learned to um w- use my body as an instrument, and how to, like, where I did different exercises to relax and to really embody the character. And yeah, so I took a few of the same classes with different instructors. And the instructors I picked were because they themselves worked on television. um let's see, they were either a comedian, a practicing comedian, or they have been serious regulars, or have done episodes of television. So I trusted that they knew what they were doing, um, because they did it themselves. And that's how I picked them, because I didn't want to pick somebody that was just teaching it, even though some people do it. Again, this is not me telling you exactly like what you need to do. This is my personal experience, the reasons why I decided to train, and the reasons and the classes I took, and how I vetted my coaches. So you're welcome to ask any questions, or if you disagree with something, or if you agree with something. So yeah, I just wanted to come today and share that, the reason why I train, why it's important to me. And let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, you're welcome to subscribe, to like and share, comment, whichever you like. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.